In a small village nestled between rolling green hills and golden fields, two sisters, Zoya and Aisha, lived with their widowed mother. Their family was poor but respectable, relying on daily wages from labor in the fields. Zoya, the elder sister, was known for her hard work. She would wake up before sunrise, sweep the house, fetch water from the well, cook food, and then rush to work in the fields. No matter how difficult the task, she never complained and always put in her best effort. Aisha, on the other hand, believed in smart work. She observed the problems around her and found ways to solve them without excessive effort. Instead of physically toiling, she used her mind to make things more efficient. Though they loved each other dearly, the sisters often argued. Zoya would say, hard work is the key to success. If you put in enough effort, you will eventually succeed. Aisha would reply, working hard is important, but working smartly ensures you don't waste time and energy needlessly. Their mother, an old and wise woman, watched them with a smile, knowing that life itself would teach them the biggest lessons. One day, the village chief announced a reward for whoever could build a small hut for a poor old man in the village the fastest. Zoya immediately picked up bricks and started laying them one by one. Sweating under the sun, she worked tirelessly, mixing cement and stacking bricks determined to win. Aisha, instead of jumping in, took a moment to observe. She noticed that the mud bricks took a long time to dry, so she lined them under the morning sun before starting her construction. By the time she was ready to build, her bricks were firm and strong. She also organized her materials in one place so she did not have to run back and forth. By the evening, both sisters had made equal progress, but Aisha was less exhausted. The villagers whispered among themselves, comparing the sisters' approaches. Another day, a farmer's ox fell sick and he needed help plowing his fields. He promised a bag of wheat as payment to whoever finished the work first. Zoya, determined as ever, picked up a heavy plow and started pulling it with all her might. It was back-breaking work and soon sweat poured down her face. Aisha, instead of straining herself, thought, how can I make this easier? She borrowed two strong donkeys from a neighbor in exchange for a few eggs and tied them to the plow. Within half the time, she completed the work. The farmer, impressed, gave Aisha the wheat and a little extra for her cleverness. Zoya felt defeated but refused to acknowledge Aisha's method. A severe drought hit the village, and water became scarce. The villagers decided to dig a new well and promised a golden coin to whoever dug the deepest well in 3 days. Zoya, strong and determined, picked up a shovel and started digging furiously. The sun blazed, but she never stopped. Aisha, however, spent a day observing. She spoke to an elderly village who told her the earth is softer near the old mango tree. The underground water is close there. Instead of digging at random, Aisha started her well near the mango tree. By the second day, she reached water while Zoya was still digging tirelessly in dry soil. The village celebrated Aisha's victory and the chief handed her the golden coin. Zoya was shocked. One evening, the sisters sat under a starry sky. Zoya sighed and said, I worked harder than you, yet you always succeeded. It seems unfair. Their mother, who had been listening silently, finally spoke. My dear Zoya, hard work is important, but without intelligence, It is like rowing a boat against the current. Aisha used her mind to work efficiently. If you combine your dedication with her wisdom, you will be unstoppable. Zoya realized her mistake. She smiled and said, Aisha, will you teach me how to work smart? Aisha laughed and hugged her sister. Only if you teach me the value of dedication. From that day forward, the sisters combined their strengths, Zoya's hard work and Aisha's smart thinking. Together, they built a thriving business, improving their village's farming methods and eventually became the most successful women in their town. Moral of the story: hard work and smart work are both essential. Hard work builds discipline, but smart work ensures efficiency. The key to success is balancing effort with intelligence. Thanks. If you like my video, then firstly subscribe and like my channel.